So, John is hosting his monthly thematic dinner. Each month, he picks a different theme, and they spend the entire evening eating and laughing. He spent days searching the internet for one of the most difficult riddles he could find to give his friends a real challenge to solve. That's when he found the 4 glasses puzzle. His guests arrived, and he explained the rules of the game to them. They would each start the game with 4 empty glasses that were right side up. In each move, they would need to invert exactly 3 different glasses. To win the game, the person should be able to find the minimum number of moves to get all of the 4 glasses facing down. Hey, do you think you can beat John's guess in solving this riddle? In the first move, you should pick any 3 glasses you'd like and turn them upside down. Then, the second move is where you should use a little bit more of your wits and skills. You shouldn't pick the exact same 3 glasses you picked in the first round, otherwise that would take you back to the beginning. Instead, you could choose to invert the glasses 1, 2, and 4, for example. So after move 2, you end up with the following order: up, up, down, down. Then your best move may sound counterintuitive, but you should pick 2 glasses that are down and 1 glass that is up. In the fourth move, you should pick the 3 glasses that are up and invert them. This way, you'll have all 4 glasses facing down. Congrats! You've just shown John and his party guests that the minimum number of moves to win this game is 4. Sandy was exploring the wood near her house when she discovered a magical portal. On the other side of it, she was shocked to find 3 of her close friends, Alex, Betty, and June. They had been captured by a trickster creature that had cast a spell on them. After that, one of them could only tell lies, the other could only tell the truth, and the third one was sort of a spy. Sometimes she lied, other times she told the truth. Sandy decided to talk to each one of them. Alex said she was not the truth teller. Betty said she was not the spy. And June said she was not a liar. Can you help Sandy figure out what June was cursed with? Well, let's see how we can solve the problem. In total, there are 6 possibilities to consider, and we should start with the most obvious. If Alex was a truth teller, then she could not say that she is not a truth teller. She can't be the liar either, because then her statement would actually be true. So it's settled. Alex is the spy. If Betty was a liar, then she would be always lying. Saying that she is not a spy would actually be true. So this is a no-go. Since she can't be a spy, this means she's the truth teller. Bingo! This means that June is the liar. It was Blake's lucky day. He won $1,000 on a lottery ticket. Of all the things he could spend this on, he knew immediately that he wanted to spend this money buying his favorite chocolate in the world. The chocolate bar he loves cost $1, and since his luck just keeps growing, the local store is having a promotion. For every 4 chocolate wrappers he takes back to the store will give him 1 chocolate bar for free. Ooh, talk about abundance. How about you show off your genius and figure out the maximum number of chocolate bars Blake can get? Well, let's see the best he could do. If Blake spends all of his money and buys 1,000 chocolate bars, he'll have 1,000 wrappers, correct? Then, if he exchanges every 4 wrappers for 1 additional chocolate bar, he can get 250 more chocolate bars from his 1,000 wrappers. Now, if Blake exchanged those 250 wrappers, he'd get another 62 chocolate bars. He'd use 248 wrappers, leaving him with the remaining 2 wrappers. Then his best deal would be to take those 62 wrappers, add the remaining 2 he kept from the last exchange, and he would have 64 wrappers in total. He can exchange these wrappers for another 16 chocolate bars. Then he'd take these 16 wrappers and trade them for 4 more chocolate bars. Exchanging those last 4 wrappers, he'd get his final chocolate bar. So, if Blake follows this process, he'll get a maximum of 1,333 chocolate bars in total. Now, we're not saying this is a smart idea, but… Your mother asks you to measure 4 cups of orange juice using 2 jugs. The thing is, you have a 20-cup jug and a 36-cup jug. How can you do it? You need to start by pouring the orange juice into the smaller jug. Then pour all the juice from that jug into the 36-cup jug. This way, the empty space from the big jug would give you 16 cups. After doing that, you can fill the 20-cup jug using more fresh juice and pour that liquid into the 36-cup jug. That way, you'll fill the entire 36-cup jug, and what's left in the smaller jug is the 4 cups of juice your mom asked for. Then you can start an orange juice stand. Sophie's aunt, Clara, bought a bottle of perfume for her niece's birthday. Unfortunately, Sophie couldn't keep it because her sister Mia is terribly allergic to perfumes. Sophie brought it back to her aunt, who had purchased it for $65. And Clara then sold the perfume to someone else for $80. But then she remembered she had another niece, Lily, so she bought it back from the lady for $70. However, Lily turned out to be allergic too, so Aunt Clara had to sell the perfume again, this time for $60. Did she make any profit in this whole situation? Yes, Aunt Clara made a $5 profit and celebrated it by grabbing a large latte. James, a mad scientist, was on a quest to solve a crazy problem from a friend. This challenge had him stopping everything just to figure it out. James had 2 stacks of cups to analyze. One stack had 5 cups piled on top of each other, reaching a total height of 13.5 inches. Right next to this stack, there was another stack with just 2 cups, totaling 7.5 inches in height. James needed to figure out how tall a single cup was. At first glance, it might seem like you could just divide the total height by the number of cups, but that wouldn't work here. Instead, James thought about the problem differently. He considered the height of a single cup as XX and noticed that each cup didn't sit perfectly on top of each other. There was a bit of overlap. For the 2-cup stack, the combined height is 7.5 inches. This includes the full height of the first cup, plus the part of the second cup that sticks out just above the first cup. The 5-cup stack, which is 13.5 inches tall, includes the height of the 2-cup stack, plus the additional height contributed by the overlapping parts of the 3 more cups on top. By examining the difference, James realized that the height of the overlapping parts of the cups amounted to 2 inches. With this information, he figured out that the remaining height for a single cup was 5.5 inches. Eureka! His persistence paid off, and James cracked the riddle. You might say, his cup runneth over, but that's too obvious a pun. Yeah, but I'll say it anyways. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.